let me tell you what I think should be the considerations when you're deciding where you should take your dog or who you should invest your time and your money with when you want to train your dog. So number one, they've got to have an obvious love of dogs, and everybody in their facility should have an obvious love of dogs. And you can tell it in the way they talk to dogs and the way they talk about dogs with their own dogs, with their coaches, with their students' dogs, or when they talk about former students. How do they talk about dogs? And I'm going to put number 1B, they've got to have a love of people. Because guess what? As much as it's romantic to think I'm going to be a dog trainer is somebody who teaches people how to train their dogs. So you've got to have an empathy and a love of people that goes as deep as your love of dogs. Number 2, your important core values need to align with theirs. So if you believe, like I do, that dogs should be trained with kindness, with science-based, reinforcement-based, strategically layered games that bring out the best in dogs. So if you go to somebody who says, well, I think I need to show your dogs who's boss and we need to alpha roll them, there's an obvious misalignment of core values. No, that's not a good place for you to be. Number 3, they have success in areas that are important to you. So take a look at how their dogs are trained, and don't believe the people who say, oh, like the cobbler's kid, they don't have the good shoes. Yeah, my dogs, I'm training everybody else's dogs and I don't have time to train my own dogs. If you live with a dog, you're training them. And so if their dogs are really not well behaved, they don't understand that training is easy if you make it a part of your life 24/7. So yes, look at what kind of family pets their dogs are, because that's what you're buying into. And if you want to do agility or another sport, look at the success they have. Number 4 is look at the success of their students. When you see people in the park and you go, this is something that I just love about our recaller students, is we've given them business cards, and actually for the podcast, and they hand them out because people go, oh my gosh, your dog is amazing. Where did you train them? And they hand out our business cards, because our recallers program is a huge megaphone for the success of our program. The students are excelling in areas where most people want success with their own dogs. So what do their dogs look like? What do their students' dogs look like? Number 5 is, how do they help their students find an answer? Do they say, do this because I said so? Or do they kind of Ted Lasso it? So if you're not familiar with Ted Lasso, it's a show on Netflix where this fellow who is an American football coach takes a job in Britain coaching football over there, which is soccer, which has nothing to do with American football. But if you know how to coach people in a way that builds them up and helps them to make the best decisions for themselves, then it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, ideally, at an elite level, you should have experience in that sport, but you can still have success using questions, especially if you're helping people to find answers and you know the path they need to get onto to get those answers. So are they coaches who say, do this, or are they coaches who engage you and get you to find your own way through their questions? All right.